Hello, hello everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Rami Webi. I am the co-founder and the chief technology officer of GlobalDWS. And today we will start our session about digital transformation and automation and how we can leverage governmental fund to support digital transformation. I will give like 2 minutes and then we can start. Okay. I think we are good to start. And hi again, good afternoon. I want just to say thank you for allocating time for this session. I hope you will find value from the information that we will share it with you. Today, my name is Rami. I will repeat that. My name is Rami Webi. I'm the co-founder and the chief technology officer of GlobalDWS. And I have part of my team helping me in the background with this session. They will manage all the questions, all the survey, and all the interaction. So just before we start, just to make sure this session is productive and you will be able to get value and to keep it interactive, we will put some kind of guidelines and housekeeping for this session. So the session will be 1 hour, including the questions. And we will try our best to answer all your questions. If we could not answer it during the session, we will follow up after the session. We muted all the team here during the session because that will make it easier for management. As you know, guys, this is online, and we want to make sure all the information like it's engaging at the same time that we will help eliminating any background noise. There will be a question section, and the team here, you will find there will be VVox application. We will share the information that you can use to ask questions, and there will be interaction, answering certain questions also from our side to understand and assess your engagement and your maturity level in the digital adoption. So we will try to keep it very engaging and to make sure like we will support you with all the information that you need about this topic. Also, we will try our best to share the material, the recording, plus the PowerPoint after the session within 48 hours. There will be, at the end of this exercise, there will be a survey. So we hope you will answer the survey to make sure like we support you with the right information. And if we need to do any changes for the next session, we will do our best with respect to that. So here, because you will not be able to ask a question through Zoom to make it more efficient and more professional, please join VVox application. And this is the code number, the ID number. Please, if you don't mind, join this application either by using the browser or using your mobile application. You can scan the QR code or just you put this URL and you will be able to see the questions and you can ask any questions you need. Plus, you will get some questions from our side that will make this session engaging. You will see when you put this link and the ID code, you will see this kind of interface that will give you area where you can ask questions and another area where we will share some information with you to make sure you will get the benefits and give us some feedback about your maturity level in this domain. So this is just a high level housekeeping. Please, guys, take picture of this one and the QR code to make sure the session will be supportive for you. So to start here, the agenda for today in this 1 hour, after this 5 minutes in housekeeping and introduction, the agenda, we will start about who we are as a GlobalDWS. And then we will talk about the landscape of the digital adoption in Canada, where we are at the national level and where we are as a different organization. And then we would like to share with you this interesting program about Canada Digital Adoption Program, which we think is very interesting program for small to medium organizations. Then we will share with you how to start this program, and then we will go to the questions. Before we start, GlobalDWS is a systems integrator and solution provider specialized in AI, Internet of Things, IoT, robotics, and productivity tools. Our main objective is to see how we can support our customers to be more productive and more agile by leveraging digital tools and automation. So we look for like employee experience end to end, and we leverage design thinking and innovation. So we don't look just about traditional tools, but we think about our customer end to end to see how we can support them with the right technology. We are specialized in many domains, and we were able to help many customers to achieve their business and technical objective leveraging those emerging technology. So why we are doing this session? GlobalDWS got certified as a digital adoption advisor at the federal and provincial level, which means it's a big responsibility for us to see how we can support our customers and the market with the right knowledge and process and the framework, how to leverage technology in the right way. So we are able to help customers in different domains as professional services and robotics, artificial intelligence, and Internet of Things. When you talk about Internet of Things, how to automate, like in the smart manufacturing, smart building, smart education, and then also at the ultimate, how we can leverage cognitive automation. So this is a big responsibility, and I hope you will be able to leverage GlobalDWS as a digital advisor to support you in your program. So now when we talk about the landscape, after this brief introduction about the GlobalDWS as a systems integrator and solution provider, we need to understand, to go at the bigger picture. Many people, I would like to start, because this is an open session and I want to make sure we are at the same stage. I would like to see, many people ask me, what is digital adoption and why it's important? Many people, they think today when they leverage technology, it's kind of just to change the manual process to do it in a digital way. However, today, technology and digital adoption is not an option, it's necessity. And many companies, many of your competitors and many organizations, they were able to be more competitive and more agile by transforming and changing the way how they use technology and how to leverage the right tools to support their business and operational processes. But to go back, because I'm not sure the background for all people who are joining this session, many people ask us, what is digital adoption? And many people, they think like just enabling a certain tools or buying a certain cloud services or enabling a certain cybersecurity tool, that's a digital adoption. Digital adoption is completely different. Digital adoption, it's a complete holistical overview, how to enable and integrating digital tools to be more productive and more agile, to improve productivity and to support your business. It's to look at a holistical approach, because enabling technology is completely different than to look to the business end to end and to see how you will be able to address your business pain points and the challenges that your business looking for. What are they trying to do, what they are trying to do in their short term, mid-term, and long term. It's not about buying that software or enabling that cloud computing, which is now, you know, we have many customers, they are coming back, they complain, they said, we don't see the return on investment of all those digital technologies because they did not look to the holistical overview. And to explain this in more clear, this is I think it's a good chart from Gartner that explains what are the different maturity level of digital adoption. Certain customers, they are still at the stage where they just at enabling technology, where they say, okay, I am at the lawyer office, I'm in the healthcare, I want to get that software, Microsoft Office, the latest version, or I need that cloud computing, or I need that, we call it, it's a digital enablement, just enabling, changing from the manual process to use a digital process, which is a good stage, but is still at the first stage of digital adoption and digital transformation. The second level of this journey and maturity level, it's the digital optimization. And when we talk about digital optimization, that's where you are at the second level, where you look to your business end to end to see, okay, how can I optimize this business operation? Like I'm doing the billing system in this model, can I change it by enabling a certain like robotic process automation, or by leveraging a certain automation tool, or I'm doing this kind of customer relationship. can I do it in a different way? So they look to the process end to end. And that's where the part when you start optimizing your business. So you are not just looking at enabling technology, which is level one. You are now looking to the process. You are looking to the policy to say, okay, I will be able to optimize. Like if I am at the restaurant business, in hospitality, how is the payment system? How is the customer relation? How is the partnership engagement? So that's where you look to the process end to end. But when we are talking about digital transformation, that's completely different level of maturity in your digital journey. That's where you look to your business to see how can I be more agile and how to be able to change my whole business. Like today, there are certain customers, they looked at their business, they said, instead of I am just in a car business, can I sell the data that I'm collecting in a certain model? Can I build packages? So at this level of digital adoption, that you are transforming your business completely by creating a new product based on the knowledge, based on the experience that you have. So this is very important to assess. And this is a journey, and there is nothing wrong to start this journey at different levels, but to continue, and that's where you will see more and more agility and competition at that level. To start now, just to make sure this is an engaging session, based on that, when we talk about enablement, digital adoption, digital optimization, and digital transformation, I like, this is like, please, if you don't mind, if you can go to Vivox application for 30 seconds, if you don't mind, if you can select, where do you see yourself? Where is your organization? At which level you are today with respect to the digital adoption? Please, if you are not able, if you join the session, please join this application and put this event ID, you will be able to interact. I see some results. So I see like today, many of the audience, they are at different levels. Some of them are somewhere unprepared, 25%. And I see that, which is, I think this is the standard. And I will show you some information from the Canadian market. Great. Thank you for your feedback. Here today, if we did, like after you share your experience about digital enablement and digital optimization, I would like to share with you, like this is research from IDC, small to medium businesses. They conducted this research 2 years ago to see what are the top priority for small to medium organizations when they start thinking of digital tools. They found that the top priority is to see how they can optimize their operation and how to do the service in different way. If they do it in, like today, if they are in the delivery, or if they are in professional services, or how they can do the operation to be faster, to be more agile, to be more dynamic. The second top priority is how to grow their business, how to generate more revenue, and then the better customer experience. So they found those are three. So as I see here today, when I hear from you and from your feedback, customers at different level, they think of digital tools to support different area or different domain in their business. Or some of them, they are thinking like to go to that level of digital transformation in new product. They want to create a new product to generate a new line of business. And at the same time, we all face challenges with the financial facility and how to enable more sales and to attract a new source. However, like if we look, because as you know, the webinar is about the Canadian market. We look about the Canadian market, where we are as a Canadian. We are so proud of our universities with all the technology that we are acquiring. But if you look to this research about where the Canadian, you will find we are still at the digital observer level. With all good progress at the digital transformation from the dimension, but still the Canadian market, it's behind comparing to other 10, like they put in this research, 8 eight countries to do comparison because they are very similar in the economy and the dynamic of their country. However, when we look to the US and Germany, you will find they are ahead of us and we are still behind. And we, even with all the investment, with all the research that we are conducting, we are still behind, which is we have a huge responsibility at the private, public sector, in the education sector. We need to do something to be more competitive at the national level. And this another picture that give you where we as a Canadian, that we, if we are able to grow the small to medium digital adoption, we will be able to add more than 53 billion to our industry. And most of those investment will be about cloud upgrade, cloud adoption, upgrading, and upgrading our IT services. But most of them, they are facing challenges. And I will go to zoom on the main challenges. What are those challenges to see if this, and during this webinar, how we will be able to think and brainstorming to see how we can help you and what are different governmental funds that can help you in this area. When we look to the, when after we look and discussed how what are the top priority for many small to medium organizations, we need to think about what are the challenges, because when we talk to all tech business decision taker and leader, all of them, they say, we see huge value from the digital adoption. But most of them, they are facing challenges. And when we look to those challenges, challenge number one, the top are the shortage of digital skills and talents. So as we know, small to medium, they don't have that big IT departments, they don't have the right talents, and there are competition on the right talents who have the knowledge of AI, IoT, quantum computing. And the second challenge that they are facing, that resistance, which we are talking about organizational change management. Many people, they said, I am happy how I do the business now. How is the operation? I don't want to automate. They have big concern about the competition of the robotics and the AI. So they resist the changes. And the third level, at the same percentage, is lack of budget. So we all aware, like today with this economical situation, lack of budget is a big challenge. And many people, they say, I would like to do all those digital adoption at the program level, but I don't have the budget. I cannot allocate because I'm now competing hardly to sustain a certain business processes. I cannot allocate additional budget to support that. And then additional to other challenges that small to medium, there are lack of necessary technology, lack of digital mindset who are doing a strategy, lack of proper roadmap. Also, many organizations, they said, okay, I know I need the cloud, but I don't know why. How can I put it in my roadmap on the next 3 years? How this new digital marketing strategy, how this will help me, because they don't have a clear roadmap. And then the lack of insight or that analytics of what's happening. So we are aware that based on this IDC research, that so many small to medium organizations, they are in struggle with all those areas. So to look how what are the available options, because like today, there are many options in the market. But before we continue, I would like to engage you in the second poll to understand what are the main challenges that you are facing here. And all those information that we are interacting, it's anonymous. We are not collecting any information, but just to give us a sense, what are those challenges that you are facing? So if you don't mind for 30 seconds, if you can share with us your feedback, that will be very helpful. Great. As it seems to me here that this is also aligned, what I see here, it's similar to what we saw in this picture, which is the limited budget, lack of internal skills. Those are the top major challenges that also you are facing, which is aligned with that market. So today, when you talk about innovation and the creativity. It's creativity. It's not always about technology. What I share with our team, with our stakeholders, with our partners, sometimes creativity, it's about how to change the method you do business, how you can leverage your partners, how you can leverage different budget and fund. So we know, like today, there are many initiatives in our market, in the Canadian market, and there are, and most of our partners, they say it's so confusing. But you can see in this simplified view from the governmental website, there are many programs at the foundational level, at the innovation level, and there are many initiatives. And when you talk to anyone, they say, oh, there are certain funds from the government that can support you. But then when you go deeper, you'll find some complexity in applying in the criteria. What we found, like today, as a digital advisor, there is very interesting program called CDAP, Canadian Digital Adoption Program. What we see the value of this is it's a federal level, it's a holistical program, it's a strategic. And we will go today in the second part of this session. I want to try to go to look to this picture, but I highly recommend to take snapshot of this picture because there are other programs that you can consider. And we are more than happy to share because we had opportunity to leverage some of those programs. But because it's a 1 hour session, we will focus mainly on the CDAP because we see huge value for the small to medium. So when I go to the CDAP as Canada Digital Adoption Program, why it's important? It's more than 3 to 4 years the program. The government allocated more than $4 billion to support small to medium organizations to adopt digital tools to support their strategy. And we will go deep. So today, with all that challenges that we heard about the budget, about the vision, about strategy, like today, there is a program like this that's the government allocated to support our local market because more than 80% of the Canadian economy rely on small to medium. So that's the program. I will go a little bit deeper to see what and how we start. This is a program, I think it started in 2022 or 2021, I'm not sure, but we got certified for more than 1 year now, and we are certified advisor to this program, and we are able to help many customers to leverage this program to be able to achieve their business and operation and technical objective using this one of those programs. Today, when we go about the program, as a brief overview, what is this program? Canada Digital Adoption Program, CDAP, by the Government of Canada, helps a small to medium size organization, they call it SMEs, adopt digital technology to increase their competitiveness. Eligible business will receive a grant up to $15,000 to build their digital plan, followed by zero loan interest, 100K interest from BDC. So I think this is a great program because as we see in the poll and the feedback, there are challenges for budget, there are challenges to support for building the strategy. So I think that's why we see as an advisor, this is a great program for the Canadian small to medium organization to be able to start their digital adoption and transform their business, leveraging this fund and support from the government. How this program works. The first part of the program, there are two work streams in the program. First, there will be 15,000 grants, which is if grants that the government will give it to you, you don't have to return the money. That's cover 90% of your planning exercise. You will be able to select one of the certified advisor online, and you will be able to cover 15,000, up to 15,000, 90% of that budget that you need to complete your roadmap, your strategy, your master plan. And then after you complete this, the government will review the report, the plan to make sure it's aligned with their guidelines. And then you will be able to apply to 100K loan. And this loan based on the revenue that you generate. And we will go in deep. So there are first part, the grants, and then there will be the zero interest loan for the 5 years that you can secure from the BDC based on the plan that you put it. Here, where are the process to start? What are the process? You go to this is completely through the CRA website where you start by going to that, you answer simple questions related to your business to assess, and there is something they call it digital needs assessment. They will ask you list of questions about your digital maturity, like what we talk about. Are you enabling technology? Are you optimizing? Are you doing a transformational changes? And that's where I see the CDAP. It's a great opportunity for you if you are able to create ideas and to solve industrial challenges, not only related to your business. So the first step, it's a very simple exercise. You go to the website, we will have it in the resources slide. You can take it and we will share the material with you. And then you apply. And if you get approval, you'll find there are criteria. We will go that in detail, list of criteria, 4 criteria. If you are eligible, you will get official email that you are eligible, and you can start looking for the trusted advisor like GlobalDWS and other trusted advisor in the industry who are vetted by the government. They can do the exercise in the right way, and you start the completing this exercise. And after you complete the master plan and put all the information that you need, you will be able apply to the loan. And after the loan, also there is a 7,300 work placement grants, because as you know, like if you decided to adopt a new technology or new changes, if you don't have the right talents, this is additionally grants that will help you to complete the exercise. How this program as a CDAP will be able to help you? Many customers who had opportunity to work with us, they see it in different models. And the government put a high-level strategy, how this program will be able to help the Canadian small to medium workers. First, you can, if you are able to leverage the technology to reduce the overhead cost, how to go to the level of optimization. And if you are able to speed the process, like today, if you have a payment system, if you have financial practices, if you have a procurement process, if you have customer relationship management, and you see there are friction, they have pain point, and you would like to do something completely, this program will help you by analyzing all those challenges, and the advisor will give you recommendations how to respond more quickly to your clients by engaging different models. If you need to do digital marketing, about the inventory management, about improving your supply chains management. So there are this program to look to the business, to look to your business end to end, because especially you have this grant and support from the government that will help you to look at the business practices, and then to assess if you have the right technology to do the right things. And then there will be budget 100K with zero interest to be able to adopt those changes in the next period. So like I would like to, just to make it more engaging, how do you think a program like this, like CDAB or other program from the government, how do you think that will help you? In which area, if you see one of those, what are the areas that you think will be able to help you, those kind of programs? I will give 30 seconds if you don't mind. Great. I'm surprised. I don't see anything about data analytics, but I see good selection for digital marketing, which is like key topics that we hear from our customers. Okay, to go back, that the beauty of this program, when we talk about the CDAP, just to go back a little bit, that the program will, like they put the guidelines, is not to look to one area. And that's the beauty. Like when I see the answer on this question about many people, they said digital marketing, others said cybersecurity, it's high, the e-commerce platform. I see like good selection for those options. The good thing that the government put a guideline that we need minimum to cover 3 topics or 3 areas that we believe that small to medium customers or you are able to optimize to be more agile and more dynamic. So it's not, the program will look holistical about your business, And then we can select the 3 topics that we believe will help you to be like more competitive in the market, and we will provide you with more information about like how to leverage the right technology tools, and we do the exercise through this program to select the right platform, and then you will be able to adopt using the budget allocated from the BDC. So how to get started? Like we find, like, I hope you get a good information about the Canada Digital Adoption Program and the potential that you have in this program if you are eligible. To go to the detail, who are eligible and what are the requirements to be able to apply to this program? To be eligible, first you need to be incorporated at the national or provincial level and be Canadian resident in your business. So this is the first requirement. When they ask you, on the CRA website, they ask you those questions to make sure you are eligible. The second eligibility criteria, you have to be privately owned for profit. For non-profit, there are other programs that help in their adoption, but this is a program as a CDAP, and that's $4 billion that the government allocated for those for-profit organization. And at least you need to have one time as a full-time or in payroll, and less than 499, because the program target the small to medium organization. So they want to make sure they have one resource in payroll and less than 500 resources on the payroll. So they are not talking about the enterprise, big organization. There are other innovation program but the CDAP, it's mainly for small to medium organization. And the last one, and we know certain organizations, they face a challenge with that, but like with any program, they need to put a baseline. So the baseline, and that we have from the government, and the guideline is to have at least 500K and not more than 100 million in revenue in one of the last 3 years, tax years. So those are the 4 criteria that you need. And if you are or one of your business partner are eligible, they can apply. I will share with you in the last slide the resources where you can find the website to apply, and what kind of additional supportive information to get enough knowledge about this CDAP program. But please consider those 4 criteria. Those are must to be eligible. If you are not, it doesn't match any of those 4 criteria, there are other programs in that slide that you have to consider, but this CDAP, they need minimum, those are programs. About the GlobalDWS, when we talk about the Canada Digital Adoption Program, where we can help you in that. If you today, as a GlobalDWS, many customers, they came to us, they said, can you help us with this program? After they selected us on the CDAP portal, they find our name as a digital advisor. We are able to help many customers in their productivity tools, to look at their productivity environment end to end, to see if they have any challenges or they have the right tools, to have the right collaboration between all their teams, how they are working remotely, and we consider that end to end, and to see what are the right tools that they need, and to do assessment and to find the right tool, do the exercise for them, which is the main objective, and put the required resources, time, cost to be able to adopt the right productivity tools. Also, we have knowledge in the document management, like document sharing, how to share. Many organizations, small to medium, they are facing challenges, how to maintain, how they can collaborate on documents. Also, certain organizations, there are in the customer relation management, in their CRM, they don't have, some of them, they are still using Excel sheets. Some of them, they don't use the full capability of their CRM tools. So we are able to help them to find the right CRM tools, especially with the cost, with the budget constraints, to find the right tools with the right criteria and capability to support. And we give them options, because one of the CDAP program requirements, you are not allowed to say you go use A. You have to be like, as advisor, we need to work with you or with customers and partners to find what are the right tools for this customer to select maybe in the short term and the midterm. Also, we get many questions about digital marketing. We look to the digital marketing strategy end to end to see how they are using the digital marketing, if they are using it in the right way, if they are enabling the right platform, what are the they can consolidate, because digital marketing, it's a big domain, and the small to medium organization, they face challenges how to use the right tools, especially with the limited resources. So automation and consolidation of those tools, but at the same time increase their presence is very, very powerful. And I think the CDAP is a great program, and many vendors in the market, not only GlobalDWS, are able to offer many creative idea how small and medium organization they can transform their digital marketing. And also another critical topic, we know, like every day we hear about ransomwares, we hear about cyber attack, cyber security, and how to look to the cyber security end to end is very critical to the business. We used to have security incident that impact one machine here and there, but today we are hearing a cyber security incidents that impact the whole business, that put business down. So we look that in the CDAP, you can look to that holistic call, and we give recommendation about all the elements end to end. And when we do like CDAP, the Canada Digital Adoption Program, the potential of this kind of a program, you are like, and this is the guidelines, it's not to go directly to technology to say, yes, this is, you need this feature or this technology. The guideline is to look to the business improvement. Where is the business canvas? How is your business? What are your business strategy for the next 3 to 4 years? If you don't have that, the exercise will help you to think about your business strategy, the SWOT analysis. What are the challenges that you are facing before? Because today you cannot enable digital technology directly without looking to the business requirements. So we start that CDAP. They expect you to go and look to your business exercise or the business status end to end. And based on that business requirement for the next period, you start the digital assessment to see where are we as a maturity. Are we still in just technology enablement, or do we go to the technology optimization? Are we ready for the digital transformation? Are we having any innovative idea? And that's where I see the potential of this program. Because today, any small to medium, they have a huge potential of new and creative ideas. And the CDAP will give you that small budget to do that kind of a planning. But if you find a creative idea, there are many other programs that you saw it in that chart that can support your innovation to be able to convert that idea to a product or to a service that will make you more competitive. And after we finish the digital assessment, we go to the digital strategy plan, which is say, okay, today I know I need cloud, I need CRM, I need ERP, I need to optimize my cybersecurity. So how can I do all of that? You cannot. We know small to medium organization, they have constraints, they have limited budget, limited resources. So we work on that plan end to end to put like this is the roadmap, those are the milestones, those are the required budget and resources, those are the constraints, this is the risk and issues. So we put that strategy together in that CDAP program. And the next level, which is optional from the CDAP program, is to look to 1 or 2 topics to see, okay, we focus, maybe it's a CRM, what is the right solution? We go deeper with the customer to see what is the right solution in the market, what are the options available, and how to do that. So we put in general between 2 to 5 weeks based on the customers' availability to finish that exercise, to finish the plan and apply the plan to go to the second stage, which is the loan. And what are GlobalDWS? We were able to help customers in different backgrounds. So the beauty and the potential of this CDA program, it's not limited to one industry versus other. If you are eligible, if you go back to those eligibility criteria, any organizations is eligible. Any organization from the other program, they put more criteria for eligibility, they selected, but the potential in the CDAP, if you are in the hospitality, in the food business, in the car business, any lawyer, healthcare clinic, any kind of business, because we know there are technology factors that you have to consider, and you are eligible. And we were able to help many organizations to increase their return on investment. Certain customers, they came from construction business. They had idea. They said they are doing good in their business, but they find they have constraints in their communication with their customers. So they said, hey, I want to be more agile. I need to be more responsive with all the great business I'm doing, but I'm not able to get back to my customer on time. At the same time, I want to cut the time to get the feedback. So through this CDAP program, we created idea how to increase their interaction with their customers, and he was able to create a new product related to this area. A certain coffee shop they want to increase their customer loyalty and customer engagement on their e-commerce platform, and how to integrate. So their back-end integration, they said that was impacting from their budget, the slowness and responsive, and the limitation to increase their revenue. So each customer, they have their own constraints. Certain customer in food business, they said, hey guys, we are doing great, but because we are a small business in the payment system, we have a 3 payment system, and it's a big constraint for us. And we were able to help through the CDAP to put a complete consolidation strategy, how they can consolidate all their payment system, so their time efficiency improve, their customer satisfaction increase, and the revenue improve, which is the main objective of this CDAP program, how to support small to medium organization. So like this, in this 40 minutes, I tried to share with you portion of what we see as a main potential in this program. But so we have here to make sure, before we go to the question section, I would like to leave you with the 3 takeaways from this exercise. My recommendation is to start looking to your digital adoption program. Do you have a holistic color program? Do you have a complete strategy end to end? And then the second piece, do you start small and scale up? Don't think like with that complexity to say, hey, I will boil the ocean, because that's for small to medium, it's a big constraint. Think of how to do it in agile and dynamic approach, and to think what are the pieces. And the third recommendation, please consider DOSE program, and the CDAP is one of the key programs that we believe will help small to medium. And we will share in the resource section a lot of material that you can leverage to read and to know more about this program, and that will help you. And please, if you have any question, you can ask it during the session and after the session. So now I would like you to go to the VBox app, if you don't mind, and I will do my best to answer all the questions that I know, and if I have the answer, or I will get back to you after the session. So please, guys, I will go to the question section. Yeah, so I see the question here about, can you provide more details on the financial incentives available, such as grants and subsidy? We talk about that, like for the CDAP program. I will go back to that slide here. This is the program. The first part of the CDAP program is a grants, which is like it's just to support your developing and building your program. So which covered 90% of that. So today, if you consider that today, I'm doing $20,000 for building a complete. It depends on the size. Maybe small size organization, they don't need that budget to build a complete digital strategy. The government put in that CDAP, they will cover 90% of the budget up to 15,000. So that's the first program, the first work stream. The second work stream, it will be 100K based on the revenue. So if in that you are different brackets, if you are doing between 500 to 5 million, you can request between 25,000 up to 50K. If you are doing above $5 million, you can request a loan between 25 to 100K, which with 0 interest for 5 years. Are there any restrictions in getting the fund? I think like to go to the second question, is there any restriction? There is no restrictions. You need to be eligible, and those are the eligibility. if you are eligible, those are the 4 eligibility criteria. You have to be incorporated at the national or federal level, privately owned, at least one resource on the payroll, and doing more between 500 to $100 million in the last in one of the last 3 tax years. Are there can the 1500 BUs fund the deployment or implementation? So the question number 3, the answer is no, you cannot. The fund, the 15,000 grants must be used for the digital planning. And guys, let me share with you, this is very critical. Like, I have more than 22 years experience in the technology industry. If you go directly to the adoption without the planning, the risk will be very high. And that's the whole idea of the program. The idea of the program is to see how to do a complete holistical. So that's why the government put this program in this structure, to make sure people will do the exercise, do the planning, and then they go from the planning to the execution. If you go directly to the execution, it will be too technical. The government put this program to be more strategic, to support small to medium, to be more more dynamic in their business. Can the 15? I'm asking the question number 4. Can the 15,000 grant be used to fund the deployment? I think I answered this. How long is the process from application to receive the fund? Based on our experience, and there are, like today, as you know, they're based on the volume, but between, like, after you apply, it will take 1 month, around between 4 weeks to complete the first work streams. And then after you complete and submit the CDAP report, you need around 4 weeks, up to 4 weeks, to get the feedback if it is approved. And then from there will be to go to the BDC, and I think at the time it's also the same. So it's not a longer process. The fund is still available, and the intention here to support you and your partner to be able to do the right thing with respect to the digital technology. And here I see the question, all kinds of business are eligible to apply in the CDAP program. To be accurate, in the CDAP program, yes, all businesses are eligible if you are meeting those business criteria. So there is no any constraints. I see those are the main 7 questions that I got related to this. So please, guys, if you don't mind, if you have any additional questions, this is a section that you can please take picture of that. We will share the material. Please, this is some reference information where you can find more information about the CDAP, the main website from the government where you can apply. This is the website where you can find the GlobalDWS information to know more about our organization, about if you need any references about us. If you have any question, we will be more than happy to answer your questions, to support you to achieve your business objective using this program. And this is some articles also related to the program. My request at the end of this exercise, to make sure if we need to do more of this kind of knowledge sharing, and please, if you don't mind, if you can fill the survey, that will give us a good feedback. How is your experience with this knowledge? And if you would like need more information, please put your email address, and there will be opportunity to one-to-one consultation services to give you more information about anything related to digital technology and digital adoption. So I will wait like 5 minutes, and if you have any additional questions, please don't hesitate to ask, but please fill this survey, and that will give us good intention to review the quality of the service, the quality of the material, and if we need to do something completely different, we are more than happy to do that, to support you. I will wait 2 minutes. Thank you for your feedback, guys. Please, if you don't mind, if you add your email address, we are more than happy to offer that consultation service. I know it's only 45 minutes session. We will not be able to cover everything, but we are more than happy. We are looking for partnership. We are looking for customers who are able to leverage all this knowledge and experience, be more competitive in their domain, and we share our experience in this industry. And this is global DWS information. If you have any question, this is our website, this is our phone number, and this is our social media. We are more than happy to build this kind of partnership with you. And thank you for your time and for all the feedback. Thank you and have a good afternoon. Thank you.